Hi, friends. So the directions for this task are asking me to look throughout the reading of The Worst Birthday and see what I notice about things. So I'm just going to give you an example for commas. So while we're reading this, we want to pay attention to where we see commas. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to highlight those times that I see commas. So I see a comma here. And let's see. Oh, there's lots of commas. There's a comma. There's a comma. Let's see where else. Okay, I don't think. Oh, there's some. There's commas here. So there's a lot of commas. So there must be something that I need to notice about this. So there's commas in here. Look at all these commas. Here we go. So now I want to think like what my teacher would want me to do. So there are commas in the text, but we're learning about dialogue. So I probably want to think about the commas in relationship to the dialogue. So let's see here, commas here. And I'm sure I've missed a couple here and there, but this is a good start. So let's look at what we see here and see if we can go down and fill in the chart. So the chart is asking us for 3 examples of commas. So I should probably do some different examples. So let's see, I'll announce dinner, said Aunt Petunia. Let's go down. I'll put this in my first example. I'm just copying and pasting it, and then I'm going to see what I can figure out. Let's see. Let's stick with Aunt Petunia. This whole example, there are lots of commas there. And we'll do this first one, or this one exactly, Dudley, said Uncle Vernon. So let's see if we can figure out anything that we're seeing because this is asking us to come up with a rule for commas in dialogue. So what rule do we think we're seeing here? Well, I'm seeing a comma at the end of the quote, and then it said Aunt Petunia. I'm seeing a comma where it says in the end of the lounge said Aunt Petunia. So maybe a rule, and I see it here with the excellent Dudley. So maybe a rule could be put commas before the he said. So maybe that's a rule. I don't know. So we're going to go over these rules, but this is what we're asking you to do. We're asking you to just look at the sentences you're seeing and see if you can find repetition in what's happening. Like we saw, there was the dinner, comma, said Aunt Petunia. Then there's the in the lounge, comma, said Aunt Petunia. Then there's excellent, deadly, said Uncle Vernon. So I think it's pretty safe to say we should put a comma before the he said part. Remember that in like little quotes. Okay, so that's all we're asking you to do. Now there are more comma rules, so I just pulled out one for you. See if you can find some others. But then we want you to do the same thing. See if you can figure out rules for exclamation points and question marks, and periods and dashes. And what should we do about capitalization after a quote? And then how do we know who's speaking? So these are the things you're going to go through and try to find examples for. And then you're going to go into the what do you think this rule shows and see if you can find any commonalities in your examples, just like I did for commas.